Venerable Mikyo Asai-san, members of Japan Bharat Sarvodaya Mitrata Sangh, ladies and gentlemen, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, or as he is popularly known as Mahatma Gandhi, devoted his life to oppose oppression by the colonial powers of those days and promote non-violent struggle for independence of human being, be it in India, be it elsewhere. His teaching and experience found appeal worldwide. Of course, his main place of work happened to be India, but the lessons learned from him leading the freedom struggle in India also had its impact in different parts of the world. Today, I'm very glad to be participating, though virtually, at the 73rd death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. And I'm sure that the lessons learned from his life will keep enlightening us and will keep shining the path ahead of us. Mahatma Gandhi's talisman perhaps is one of the most powerful commentaries on empathy. It emphasizes on how we must consider the impact of any decision on the poorest or the most vulnerable person we have ever come across. Gandhiji would say that there is enough on this earth for everybody's need, but not for their greed. The ability to discriminate between need and greed, the ability to provide for everybody's need, but the self-control and socio-economic design to minimize the greed, that is what Gandhiji would have wanted us to do. He made us realize that the greatest philosophy of life can be simplest too. It doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't need to be complex. The simplicity of the human being is what is needed for the survival of the society, for the survival of the mankind, for the survival of the friendship, fraternity, equality, and liberty in the society. His writings are also the biggest examples in his simple life. He writes simple, small sentences, uses popular words just to showcase what was his thought process. His thought process always echoed with those who are most vulnerable in the society. During his lifetime, he gave 5 main messages to us to take the society on a creative path. He said, accumulate little, eat simple food, dress simply, lead a simple and stress-free life. Let your life be your message. We have seen that those who have followed these paths have attained the ultimate height in their lives and have led the society by example and not by preaching. Today, as we fight the deadly novel coronavirus, let's recall a few lessons from Gandhiji's teachings and draw some strength from them. It is the quality of your life that matters, not the speed with which you live. We have been leading our lives like machines at its highest speed. This is the time for us to sit back and enjoy what we have today. Relish things we forgot existed. Create memories with our loved ones. Follow a passion you left behind. So stop cribbing and focus on the quality of your life. In his another message, he says, your health is your real wealth. Focus on your health. Get up, have your meal in peace, with no rush to reach anywhere. Exercise, perform yoga, asanas, or meditate. He was also of the view that love is the strongest force the world possesses. Gandhiji believed in the power of universal love, and that is what we want to see today. Let love bind us together to face the pandemic. Let us respect other religions even as we respect our own. Let's respect other communities as we respect our own. Let's respect other fellow human beings as we respect ourselves. And finally, let's respect the ecosystem we live in, the environment we cherish, the climate, which are so essential for our existence in this world. While organizing various events to commemorate 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, last year at the Embassy of India, Tokyo, and various places in Japan, I realized how deeply Mahatma Gandhi has influenced the Japanese society and the world at large by his universal and inclusive teachings. Today, when the world is becoming more inward looking, we need the teachings and philosophies and the lessons learned from the lives of Mahatma Gandhi to be followed so that we can unite ourselves, we can unify the society, we can unify the world and make it a better place for all of us to live together. I express my deep sense of appreciation for Japan Bharat Sarvodaya Mitrata Sangh, founded by Venerable Nishidatsu Fujiji Guruji and dedicated to propagating Mahatma Gandhi's message of peace and universal brotherhood in Japan. As Fuji Guruji himself declared, Mahatma Gandhi's non-violent movement profoundly inspired the founding principle of his actions. I commemorate the great contribution of Fuji Guruji on this occasion. May the eternal message of Mahatma Gandhi lead us towards the noble path of universal peace and harmony. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to me. Arigatou gozaimasu. Namaste.